And we're getting reports all over greater Cincinnati. Clermont County's got a lot of damage, and we're also hearing about a lot of problems in many Cincinnati neighborhoods.
And WLWT News 5's Rachel Hersheimer live for us now. Rachel, explain to us exactly where you are and what damage you're seeing.
So right now I am on Rainbow Lane in Mount Washington, and every few minutes the wind continues to pick up, and this wind has been so strong that it actually knocked down a tree. It's now lying right in the middle of this part of Rainbow Lane. But part of the dangerous aspects of this wind is how it could knock down some power lines. We can see that just in front of us. There is a power line that is just lying right in the middle of people's driveways here. So all of these residents are not able to leave until that is picked up safely. Officials always telling you that if you see a power line down, never go near it, do not touch it. You always want to make sure it is picked up safely by a professional. About an hour or so ago, we were in Anderson Township where we saw a similar scene. I spoke with a neighbor there who said he saw a tree fall onto power lines. He said when it all happened, he heard something like it sounded like an explosion, and then he came outside and he just saw the damage. There are a lot of power outages there. There are power outages here. Definitely a mess in this part of Mount Washington. But again, you want to be careful if you see a tree down, power lines down. You want to let professionals take care of it so everyone remains safe throughout this entire storm. We're live tonight in Mount Washington. Rachel Hersheimer, WLWT News 5.
Rachel, thank you. And as Mike was saying before, we're also getting reports of a whole lot of damage out in Clermont County. So to our east, a tree down in Miami Township we're finding as well. Lots of trees down.
A lot of these crews going back and forth and trying to figure out where the best place is to start. WLWT News 5's Daisy Kershaw is live right now. Daisy, in Miami Township, tree problems.
Yeah, Mike, that's right. This is the kind of damage that neighbors here are seeing. Take a look at that tree. The scariest part about this, I mean, it's every family's worst nightmare. I was just talking to the mom who lives here. She says her teenage son realized that the tree had fallen on her home. Thankfully, nobody is hurt, and their children were at school when this happened. But I mean, this is a massive tree. I want to show you the root system because, I mean, things can dwarf themselves on camera. But I mean, I'm standing next to this. I'm about 5'2" for reference, so not super tall. But I mean, this is a really huge tree, and you can see right here where it fell on the corner of their house. Thankfully, their roof didn't give in. So you can see, though, where those branches got dangerously close to almost puncturing windows. It doesn't look like there are any back there right where they are, but God forbid something like that happens. That's always a big concern for families. And right now throughout Miami Township, the area, Milford, Clermont County, I mean, this is the kind of things that people are reporting to us tonight. They're saying that trees are down, blocking off roads in neighbors' yards. So we're going to continue to track those things. But again, here, this tree was in the neighbor's yard and fell just on the corner there. Thankfully, again, nobody hurt, but we'll continue to bring you updates as we learn more. We're actually going to talk to the family in just a little bit here to see how they plan to clean up. Reporting live in Clermont, Daisy Kershaw, WLWT News 5.
Daisy, thanks so much. People have been emailing in. Newsdesk@WLWT.com. Newsdesk@WLWT.com if you want to share more of your pictures and videos, and they're really helping us tell the story.
They are. Our meteorologist Allison Rogers shows us some of the worst damage that we're seeing right now from some of those reports. Hi, Allison.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. So tons of you have been sending in pictures of trees and other damage throughout the area. Thank you so much for doing so. We had downed trees throughout greater Cincinnati, high winds claiming trees left and right. Check this out in Versailles, Indiana. Sarah Adams took this picture here, a very close call with this tree, a large tree, very close call with where it is with that house as well. Hopefully everyone inside the home is okay. Meanwhile, a tree toppling over a road in Lebanon. Isaac Severs shared this photo with us here. So again, officials going to have to get out and make sure that they are taking care of that. Meanwhile, in Mount Orab in Brown County, a tree falling on a car outside of a home. Can't imagine walking out of your house and seeing that. And then on the east side, more trees down. This video was taken in Hyde Park. You can see large, healthy looking tree limbs, at least, that have come down onto the road, laying there now. So cleanup will continue for quite some time here. I'll have more throughout the evening. Of course, a full report coming up at 7, and Chief Meteorologist just around the corner, Kevin Robinson, just around the corner.